revolutionaryproduct.com.
Why doesn't it do the hyperlink? Is it because it's in parentheses?
What the hell am I watching?
Also a nice campaign. Very best of all. Kickstarter projects, handmade adventure game, Mography. Okay. Or Mogrify. Jenny like you. To Infinity and Beyond, before I go any further, let me write out that stump speech for you to describe the game in a couple of sentences. Oh, gotta get my thoughts out. That'll be easier. So, firstly, some chat once I finish, we can upvote to the hot page. Thank you. I'm in your team again. It's 12 people on the team.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, not all of them are actually like consistently working on the project or salaried members of the team. If you wanted that number, that's closer to like 7. But with interns, we're at like 12.
Oh my god.
Alright, check this out.
I need that right now.
Funky shoes. Gotcha.
I need it.
Characters.
18K. Oh, 9 more days ago. I wish I had money. I wish I had money. Fucking awesome.
Characters. Motivation with combat as a function of change.
$225 for a pair of shoes. I would buy that.
Is this Leo? Yes, this is Leo on Skype to Infinity and Beyond. Archetype avoidance. Combat as a function of character change and progression. Linked combat. I think the standout feature that we have in terms of like our design, where we separate ourselves from other games, is that our combat and our narrative are kind of inseparable. The combat trees have been developed in such a way that as you progress through the narrative, the abilities that you gain are reflective of the change that your character is undergoing. And so in that way, you feel like you're piloting an actual character rather than just some combat husk that has narrative attached to it. Your abilities reflect not only your progression of your understanding of the mechanics, but also your progression of your understanding of your character. And some of the abilities can be read in multiple different ways. But I don't know how to condense that into like a 2 or 3 sentence stump speech. How long would it take for me to send?
Feels like the game will be repetitive.
What's that, Leo?
It feels like the game would be repetitive because it would be battle after battle after battle after battle instead of just like, yeah.
Why? No, like what is it that makes you think that it would be just battle after battle?
Like Pokemon that gets repetitive because it's battle after battle every second.
Yeah, I agree. Pokemon does get repetitive for that reason, but what we've chosen to do instead of going the Pokemon route where you frequently battle on your way to the next narrative payoff, we've made it so that combat doesn't gain you experience at all. So you're only rewarded for combat in terms of monetary gain and item gain. In order to progress your character, you have to complete quests, and quest lines pay off experientially, which enables us to have complete control over when you're leveling up and how you're leveling up. And that allows us to align our narrative beats of our script with the character's progression, rather than having it be tied to combat. Um, how long would it take for you to send me a full recorded stream? I'm not sure how long it would take. Um, I can send you like I can I can figure that out with you after the stream if you'd like. Flamefox. Also, I need to go follow this link to the Imager section. What you just posted before I start this. Oh, hey, thank you very much. It's a team of 12. Oops. I think that we need more to show. Okay, you posted it. Yeah, if you can throw in edits that like enable us to show some stuff, that would be great. What did you post it to?
So it's game dev.
Game dev.
So.
Okay. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you. I can go upvote it too if you. Yeah, you posted the Reddit link. All right, you go upvote that. Can't you not, like, your upvotes don't matter if you're redirected from somewhere else? Or is that just within Reddit itself?
Ew.
Isn't a game about... Isn't an RPG about combat? Killing... I think one of the primary like central conflicts that each of the characters will sort of come up against, or what we'd like to sort of document. I can't download them. Is well, like what the cost of killing is, because in most RPGs that's something that's avoided, because the combat mechanics are supposed to be the primary way in which the player interacts with the game, with the narrative providing a reason for you to go from one encounter to the next. And so there almost has to be a sort of disassociation between the player and the act of killing, because the act of killing is the primary source of fun. What we want to do is make it so that killing has to align with the motivations of your character in some way. And it's not just something that you're seeking out because the systems of the game are telling you to. You seek out combat as a character because it gives you a lot of money, or can give you more money than you would ordinarily get, and gives you more items than you would ordinarily get, and that contributes to the progression of your character. You are the sort of person who would kill people for money.
No, I'm not.
If you go out and do battles like that, then you like that's the story that you're telling about your character, and we want to differentiate ourselves by having the player become the interpreter of the individual's motivations rather than having the story be this like static sort of wireframe thing that is there just as a story. It's there to convince you that you should continue going from encounter to encounter, even though that is functionally what it does. We'd like to avoid it just being that.
Um, so since you're on a laptop and a bed, what do you use to look at chat? Like
Put
a
my
tablet or
phone.
something?
I've got a phone right next to me on Twitch app. It's a workaround. It seems to function. Just no way to let me get the streams. Yeah, Flame Fox, I can set you up on that and figure it out. It's better. It's better for like my computer if I'm not recording the data because it takes up so much space, like gigs wise. The computer doesn't have a ton of room. Um, Even if I was just giving them to you and then like shuttling them back, I'd probably have to delete a few things in order to make room. Uh, yeah, to infinity and beyond, I certainly can. Are you in the dev chat? Because that will be the easiest way for me to communicate with you from that as like the Skype hub. If not, we can continue through Twitch. It'll just be slower, I think, because we'll have to catch each other at the right time. Um, PK is a game about characters. About characters. It is out of sync. Okay, I'm gonna drop for a second and we'll throw it back on.